Now, someone's clearly, though, taking advantage of my disability to try to pull the wool over my eyes, Maribel. And either you're helping them or you're not, right? But you don't understand what's going on here. I know. If I'm injured on base or the wreck, that's all I remember, right? You're just Steven's pawn if you're around me and him for some strange reason. And again, he's tempting me and you. You do get that, right? He's using you as bait to get to me. Because I told him I only want woman. But what kind of man does that to a girl? Your age, And you fell into his trap. I'm not the one trying to trap you at all. I don't even know what the hell's going on with you. And what do you think I'm telling you? I know. If you don't want me, break up with me, because I'm going to eventually break up with you. You're just not hearing what I'm saying, right? And that's not a good thing to do to somebody, right? Because someone else put you up to it, right? Now that's what I'm worried about the best, right? It's not like, again, right, I'm trying to do anything here, right? But I do know when things are getting a little strange, right? But at the same time, I got 2 head traumas, right? So I can't prove anything beyond that I survived it. Even if Steven's still after me, though, he used you as bait because he knew you were what I wanted, stupid. I told him I wanted an Asian female, and you don't think that odd? Now, of course, I'm still suffering from the fall when we meet. But what does Steven tell you? I'm not really injured? What kind of person listens to some butt wipe who you see my scars while we're having sex? What do you think I'm doing until you call me late at night? Laying in bed, watching TV, taking it easy. Until you call to fuck me. And like I said, to me that's just kind of modern dating after a while, but come on, right? And you're the one acting like you want Steve more than me, so what do you expect to happen, right? What happened? What happened? Now, no, I don't think Steven wanted to get you to get pregnant by me at all, I know. But if you and him control your birth control pills, he got you pregnant, because I ain't even trying. But that's cruel and unusual, I know. Very cruel. Of you and him. Him a little bit more than you, because he kind of knew the whole story, unless he was telling you too. But see, the only one line there is you two to each other. But I already told him about Rose, as I tried to tell you, right? Rose was 7 times. And she started from January to about March 14th. I don't know what happened to her, right? But like I told you, when you're around women and you want one, right, you take whoever shows you attention too, right? It's not like I have a choice, or don't, right? Now, that's what I was waiting for, someone to what? Act like they wanted to go all the way with me. Well, if he's putting you up to it, you make me think it was just his idea or something, right? And you never wanted me. Like I said, that's why I broke up with you, stupid. I'm not blind. My mom was telling me the same thing, right? You're fucking Steven too, right? So I gave up. What did you expect? What did he expect? Me to hang on to you like he wanted to? No. Well, see, really, you're lying to me, because I'm asking you bold face, you have any kind of sexual contact with anyone other than me, right? Or I wouldn't be with you. See, I don't need pussy, I need a lover who won't leave me. And you are not acting like you wanted me. I mean, I know why Daphne did what she did, and I understand her reasoning, right? But only one who would discuss that with you or me is Steven, right? But he would have to learn that at the fall, not from Daphne, right? Because see, Daphne wouldn't go to Steven. You're gonna please. But that's what I told him too. What you say? If my daughter came in, my stepdaughter came in there to be at all, and interact with me any little bit, her mother would know by morning I didn't touch her, or that night, right? Because she would examine her child, and usually the child would say, "My pee hurts," or something like that. They're doing this to you. I've seen that on Jerry Springer. I've seen that on Steve Little Cove, right? And that's why I don't play that. But if you're listening to Steve's dumbass, I can't win with you. I ain't even trying. But you are pushing me away, and I'm going to break up with you if he's telling you I'm not. Again, he's a liar. Steven, whatever his fucking last name is liar. And you fell into his trap because I'm not even aware of him. And what went on with him. I have complete blackout amnesia, Mary Bell. And I consider you his bitch. His hoe. Because he's pimping you out to me like I even know what the hell's going on. I got blackout amnesia from the fall, as well as the wreck, right? Now, I can't say if he's involved with the wreck, but I definitely know he's involved with the fall. Base and all that happened on base. And sailors shouldn't be attacking sailors on base because one of them had to maybe jump from a 3-story window. Well, that's 2 1/4 stories. Not a full 3, but I was jumping off of trailers into the air like ninja style a little bit, practicing on my own. Without really any real guidance except a few books from Stephen K. Hayes and my karate instructor, right? Now, I'm not hurting myself, obviously. I can handle it, right? And like I told him after the jump, I was training and building up to this, not knowing it was going to happen, but always being prepared like a Boy Scout as well. It's not as though I don't know American things as well as ninja movies, right? But I was looking into both. I was even trying to do a little bit of gymnastics. I could at least swing or up the bar, around the bar one time, right? Now, they use a special grip and maybe even a roller on their wrist to really do it well. Things like that, too. I'm not a real gymnast, and I've heard of that, right? There's a way they do all that. But like I told him, you get what you need, according to the Stones. Don't you get it? But someone's up my ass, Mary Bell. If it's not you or Daphne, it's got to be Steven, right? He's the odd man out. I've never met Steven. I don't really know Steven. And if I see you with him and you tell me he's just your ride, I won't believe you. I don't know. Or he's Bart's pimp or something, or Bart's protector of you, whatever the hell's going on there. I mean, you're making up the stories you're feeding me, Only one not lying is me, I don't care what Steven is telling you. He's not a witness to anything. And all I know is I'm injured in the back and ankle, but I can still fuck. Never said I could. I probably thought I'd at least be able to do that, even whatever you do to me. I guess. But now I'm questioning the rat, right? I know Roddy was, keen on getting to his girlfriend that day, but what happened there, right? And like I said, right, I would discuss all this with Steven first, Mary Bell. And not know what to say with you, but tell you my life too, right? But I can't fix dumbass bitch who's doing what another man wants her to do, like he's her pimp to me, right? I mean, what, is he paying you or something? I mean, because I ain't got a fucking dime to my name. I'm barely able to, swim with the money they're giving me. And you damn sure didn't give a shit, did you? And that's all I mean. I mean, as far as the sex was concerned, I was enjoying it, but that was just sex, right? And I know when someone's, acting like they have a boyfriend, and that'll make me break you up with Steven too. I told you that too. And I told Steven that first, right? Now, yes, I know people cheat, but I ain't what I'm looking for. But I can't stop it if the woman lies to me. But I'll figure out after a while, unlike these crazy women who purposely go after a married person or the girlfriend of someone else or a fiance, right? I don't even play that if I know, right? Well, like I said, you're not married yet, like you said, right? But you're close to it because you're not understanding what really happened. How Steven knows all that about me, whatever he's telling you, to get you to stay with him too, right? Because see, this is between me and Steven, unbeknownst to me, because I got amnesia, honey. Someone's causing you amnesia and setting you up with his own girlfriend. That's crazy, motherfucker. And you don't see that, I know. It's not what a good man would do with his girlfriend. Let her fuck another man, even if he's disabled and not even trying to get her pregnant. Because he don't even know what's going on. Or even thinking like that. He just fell 3 stories, so he's just trying to, figure out what you're up to, and it seems no good. Like Linda Ronstadt, you're acting no good, right? Like a no good girlfriend just using you for sex, right? And pissed off with her boyfriend or something, or fiance, right? Now, I'll put up with that for a little while. Cause again, right? Why? You can make a decision to be with me. Not anymore because you got pregnant by a motherfucker. But that's because of your stupidity. Now you're married to him. Congratulations. You're acting like he's Steven's son, not mine. And you know what you did. I don't have a clue. I'm guessing the whole time, right? I'm feeling like you want Bart. Well, Bart might have been a figment of your imagination. Right? That's what I'm thinking now. What kind of insane person goes along with something that's fucked up as that? As well as Steven putting you up to it, obviously. That's what it looks like. So, only reason you were with me is because Steven put you up to it. But that means you're the bait and you're not no 4-year-old child. So that does prove I want a woman. That's all I'm trying to prove. I want a woman, Steven, not a little girl. Now, I did talk to him about marrying a virgin, motherfucker. And I did talk about him, Jesus mentioning 10 fucking virgins, motherfucker. But it don't mean I'm trying to fuck 10 fucking virgins, motherfucker. You're supposed to get just one anyway, but the way y'all fucking, I probably gotta hang that shit up and not worry about it. Like I told him, 18 women's fine by me. I don't need sex, I need a commitment. But I don't want you fucking another man. If you want sex, I can do that too. It's not sex alone that's the problem. It's when you're acting crazy and acting like you're not. Some people don't even see what they're doing is wrong. You're not only taking advantage of Steven to be with me, but me too, not telling me you're with Steven, right? Well, that's the point, right? I mean, was the sex that good with me? Was I lasting like 20 minutes longer than Steven or something? I might have told you that based on Fast Times with Rich Ron High, but I never would say, depending on how badly I was injured, I could ever get you pregnant. I don't know. But whatever happened at the car wreck, I obviously had a child with Daphne Maribel. You, I don't even have a clue. Why do you think? Steven. But, see, he's curious about me because I survived the wreck in the car, I guess. And I don't know, unless he was raped or something and trying to get me into that shit. I don't know, right? But he probably don't understand how I survived what he did to me, Steven. Though I have amnesia, so I can't even prove it, and that ain't what it's about for a witness of God. You just know you survived a 3-story fall. What the fuck? That ain't enough for you for someone to be injured violently in a 3-story fall and be a little bit disabled. Though not the same, as with the car wreck to the fall. Now, to me, it's a minor injury, or I wouldn't be doing what I'm still doing at all. Well, like I said, right? You can't tell me 20 years of arthritis doesn't mean I'm going to stop hurting, but it ain't going to get worse either, no matter what you show me. And they're showing me all this crazy shit they never showed me. Well, if I'm walking up for 20 years, I consider that a miracle. You show me that shit. That's all I know about it. And that's medical malpractice for the Navy not to show me all that for 20 years like I'm supposed to know. Or was it something worse, right? See, I'm walking away from things. But right, because all made me, right? Like nothing happened, right? Now, you can get me to fuck you like Molly and be on top. Ladies, right? But that's cause you're here to fuck me. But guess who ain't wanting to fuck you? No. Me. I want a relationship with you, or you're acting just as fucked up as Maribel and the other women. Now, I don't know if Daphne knew Steven, right? Or not, right? But again, right? It will be more after the fall anyway. Now, like I said, I'm not mad about it. I'm confused. And you don't seem to want to clarify this to me like I'll take you back if you were with him, right? That's enough for me to not want you. Now, yeah, I said, even if you cheated on me with Bart one time, I would forgive you. Why am I saying that, right? If you come back to me and be my girlfriend, leave his ass alone, right? That ain't, you keep on doing it, or, right? You move in with Steve after all that, right? And you don't think that would drive even a normal guy crazy. No. To have to deal with all that shit anyway. But why would I think that about Steven? I don't know Steven. But it's a coincidence, honey. You and my dad were born on July 3rd. But who put you up to come on to me? Who started the fire in the car at the fucking Taco Bell across the street? Damn. They kind of got us talking in the first place. I know when something crazy going on. Something crazy going on here, honey. And you're just as much a part of it. I don't know about how it has to do with Daphne, right? But she did talk about aborting some motherfucker's baby before she met me. I don't know. But his name was Steve. That's all I know. But like I said, this is hypothetical. You can't prove a hypothetical in court, Steven. Not even enough for the UCMJ, right? But what you did to me would be against the UCMJ, right? UCMJ, right? And the code of honor. A sailor, if one had to jump from a 3-story building, especially the window, don't usually attack each other over that shit. Most people would think that's cool. If you had to do that for the moment one time, and again, right? You were kind of training when you were at home, but didn't think it would even come up, right? That's normal too, right? But you don't expect someone to attack you or accuse you of molesting your daughter when you've been on base for over 2 weeks. Either. Which is the only time the subject came up, period. And even after me and my wife's divorce, we never discussed any clue or idea that her daughter even came in there to me, right? Until you took the little phrase I made after telling that part of the story, that the daughter was in there with her mom anyway, and I was on the couch, right? To say that was a confession. I could have, but didn't. No. It's someone with amnesia, knowing he married his wife and all that, right? But not what happened at the fall. Too, right? But I told him the same thing about the car wreck, silly. Right? I remember everything before the car wreck, just not the car wreck, and the same thing happened with the fall. Not that you care. I don't think. Well, beating a dead horse.